little girl named Wisteria who had no family. She lived on the streets and begged for money because she had no other way to survive. Hardly anyone noticed her or gave her anything. A mean old man, who said he was a church father, stood nearby and watched her closely. This man forced Wisteria and other orphans to beg and took all the money they collected. One day, Wisteria only got a few coins. The old man was furious and threw a plate of food at her. Even though it was dirty, Wisteria ate it because she was so hungry. Life was hard for Wisteria, but she had one special thing that made her feel better. There was a little window in the attic, and if she knocked on it 3 times after midnight, a powerful demon named Marbas would come to visit her. Marbas liked spending time with Wisteria. He was her secret friend, and she felt happy when he came to see her. One night, the old man caught Wisteria awake late and got very angry. He couldn't see Marbas, so he didn't know why she was awake. He threatened her, saying she'd get punished if she didn't make more money the next day. After he left, Marbas told Wisteria that anyone who made children beg on the streets wasn't a real father. But Wisteria thought the old man was taking care of her and that begging was her job. Marbas didn't agree, but said it was an interesting way to think about it. Marbas stayed with Wisteria and told her stories to help her fall asleep. He remembered how lonely he felt, because no one else could see him, but Wisteria could. She asked him to tell her stories because it made her feel like she was traveling to new places. Marbas enjoyed telling her stories, even though he warned her that she might get in trouble for staying up late. One day, the old man told Wisteria he had found someone who wanted to buy her. Wisteria was shocked and scared. She told Marbas everything, and he realized that the old man was a slave trader. Wisteria remembered her brother, who had been taken away and never came back. She didn't want the same thing to happen to her. She begged Marbas to take her away, but Marbas explained that demons couldn't help humans without asking for something in return. If they did, their bodies would start to crumble. Wisteria felt hopeless and asked Marbas to take her soul instead. Marbas said demons took souls to live longer, but since he was already immortal, he didn't need more life. Wisteria understood and felt sad about her fate. The next day, she was taken to a rich man who bought her. He pretended to be nice, but took her to a room full of scary tools. Wisteria was terrified. Marbas sensed something was wrong and came to rescue Wisteria. He offered the rich man money, but the man refused. Marbas decided to save Wisteria anyway, even though it hurt him because he was breaking the demon rules. Blood came from his mouth as his body retaliated. Seeing this, Wisteria ran to Marbas and offered her eyes, the most precious thing to her, so Marbas could use his power to fight. Marbas transformed and defeated the rich man and a demon who appeared. He saved Wisteria, who couldn't see anymore but was safe. Marbas held her in his arms, calling her a fool for risking so much. Wisteria told him she had nothing else to offer and that she just wanted to be with him. They decided to explore the world together. Wisteria would rely on Marbas to describe all the wonderful things they saw. With Marbas by her side, she felt hopeful for the first time in her life.
This is the end of the video. Subscribe to the Anime Sphere Recaps channel for more anime recaps.